goodness, what the heck is this? It looks like a freaking seal. Look, it has a pair of eyes. In fact, it has several pair of eyes. The hell is this? And you can see the force field around that thing. It's exactly rectangular. It's like a rectangular cube. This is the weirdest one I ever, well, there's another one that I saw on the moon from the Apollo 15 that the guy from Mars Anomaly Research.com refused to accept that that was an object on the moon. It was a tiny little object in a picture of that looked like everything was great, and that thing was sitting there, and it had like horns. The only thing I can describe it, a dark deal like that, but it had more. Then I saw another recently, another guy that called the exact same thing in another part of the moon, on another mission, Apollo mission. So, and it's exactly like the one I presented to this guy, and he just refused. He said, no, there is no way, no, what is that? I said, what the hell are you asking me for? Fuck, I know. I know that thing is either sitting or floating above the moon. There's no casting shadow, but it's dark like that, really dark. This thing had like one head protruding to the side, to the left side. This part right here. It looked like a head. See? And then it looked like another pair of eyes. And this is difficult to comprehend. We cannot wrap our heads around these entities and stuff. They're too far gone. I can see a ghostly finger around this object, whatever that is. Look, if I darken the image, look, it's a finger right there. In fact, there are several ghostly fingers. In fact, it's a hand, it's something like, I don't know, man, this is beyond me. Like I say, I got to this point and I cannot advance because I need more equipment, better equipment. When you brighten the deal very, very much, all the way, and I have the filter on. Let me take the filter off to see if it makes any difference, if you can see any better. A little bit. There are no eyes, those are only parts. And it has several appendages around and a square, like small blocks around the perimeter. So this is indeed an object. This is one of the weirdest I've seen. Look at that, man. You tell me. Oh boy. This Russian think they are badasses, or the Americans, or anyone around here on Earth, what we call Earth. We don't even know what shape is the planet. These people say it's a flat plane with a dome. And I don't believe that's what it is. I believe it's a cube. It's like a tesseract. It's a cube inside another cube, inside another cube, and it's fractally enlarged and encompass the entire solar system, which is a huge ass cube like with 30 degrees. Exactly what I saw on the sun, that's what I think the whole place is like. Because these people don't, the design is always the same. It's always the same. That's why you can find them anywhere. Once you learn what they do, how they do it, you will see a variation, a little variation of their design, but it's always the same flavor. That picture of the Tsiolkovsky crater area, once you learn how those structures look like, what they look like, you will find them everywhere. But the original, the nitty-gritty design is a hand, fingers, fingernails. But what they do is that they use sometimes just one finger bent, or two or three. It's always had to do with fingers. And this thing is no exception. If you look at this is like two fingers. Allow me to demonstrate what I see. This is like a finger like that. See how it bends? The fingernail is a finger. And there's another finger that is like this, and it's like this underneath and like this. So I will, if I have to guess, I would say that that's a freaking hand with the cylinder grasp. That thing like that, flying. That's the design. The universal, what they call the divine laws of the universe, the drum. But then again, what was, this is one tough one to swallow. Look at this deal. It's la protruding, it's a finger. Look, it's a bent finger. It's not a hand. No. And that looks like an eye. Oh my goodness, this is the weirdest one. One of the weirdest ones I've seen. Let's see if I this way. It has smaller parts. I can see a smaller round and square, and look at that. If you study this thing, you can see that these things are little small blocks-like deals. See? It look almost like it's hard to, like two eyes right there. One eye here or one eye here, look. Because it's like This is a little face facing that way. This is another face facing forward. Then a little eye here that can match either this one, no, this one is a pair of eyes. But this one is like a head tilted slightly to the side. It's like, hey, what do you think? Do I look okay? Something like that. And these protruding deals on the side, see, that might be an entity. Nah, I don't think so. This is automated deal. The sky structure, the entity send a little something. They say, well, if they are smart enough or they have the eye, they'll see that we send something to check. Say, hey, your shit ain't compared with ours. That deal will kick your ass from here to another galaxy. That's how bad we're gonna kick your ass. But see, the envelope inside, the outside force field is exactly geometrical. That's the part that blows my mind. It's not a round deal. It's exactly like this thing. See, you see 3 layers. I had to brighten this thing like several times to get this image using just a simple tool of the. I don't have a badass program. I have the simplest program that you can have to enhance images. See, those are the only tools that I have. This. Crop image, insert date, autocorrect, brightness. That's what I use to brighten up step by step this image, because it was a dark hexagonal deal. But see, it turned hexagonal because it's tilted. If it's one face, it's a rectangle. It's a cube, but an elongated cube. So it's a rectangle with these protruding deals on the side. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. See, that's how I slowly brighten up this image, this dark deal. And because the camera has a function called low lux, it can see into the dark parts of images very well. That's a very excellent, very useful tool for digging into images that has dark patches and stuff. Like shadow, this thing can peer into the shadow and see what's there. If it's not too super black, well, they use some kind of material in places that is just non-reflective. And of course the tampering part where they paint black or white, because there's no other way to not show what really is there. And that's messed up.